Hello, my name is Sebastian Cosma, and in this video I will be teaching you how to fly an RC plane in a way that is both safe and fun. Step 1. Have an RC plane along with a bound transmitter and charged and installed flight battery. Step 2. Make sure you're certified. The Federal Aviation Administration, or FAA, requires that all recreational RC pilots be TRUST licensed. TRUST stands for the Recreational Unmanned Aerial Systems Safety Test. It sounds bad, but to get licensed, you just need to pass a free online common sense quiz. It's also a good idea to read through the FAA regulations for RC pilots before flying. Step 3. Find a site. It's best to fly at FAA-designated flying sites like local RC flying clubs, but many enjoy the hobby flying at parks or other open fields. Before you fly, make sure to check the legality and for NOTAMs. NOTAM stands for Notice to Airmen, and they can include things like temporary flight restrictions for RC aircraft. If your airplane weighs more than 250 grams, make sure it's registered with the FAA and has an RFID broadcast unit if the airspace you're flying requires it. Apps like Autopilot can help make this process quick and easy. Step 4. Do your pre-flight checks. First, check your CRAP.
What?
CRAP! It's a helpful acronym for pre-flighting your airplane. C means controls. Check that they're present and operating. R is rips and tears. Check that the plane is structurally sound.
There's a few. It'll do, but the best part is, it'll do.
A is for angles, so make sure all the flying surfaces like the wings and empennage are not crooked. And P is for power. Check that all the electronics work and your battery is charged. Step 5. Check the vibe. Take a look around the field. Crowds, bad weather, and other hazards can make flying dangerous, so be on the lookout. As pilot in command, the final decision to fly is yours and yours alone. Step 6. Now you're ready to fly. Now we need to power the plane on. First, turn on your transmitter, then plug the flight battery into the airplane's speed controller. It's very important that this is done in this order. Remember, your transmitter is the first thing you turn on and the last thing you turn off. Next, move the sticks around to actuate the control surfaces and check that they're working. Step 7. Taking off. If your plane has landing gear, you can take off from the ground. If not, you can just throw it like a football, minus the spiral of course, while keeping your hands clear of the propeller. To hand launch, bring the throttle or left stick up to 80% and push the aircraft into the air, pitching up as needed. Step 8. Riding the Lightning. The next step is to just feel the plane out. Every aircraft is different, so there's no one-size-fits-all instruction. Just keep it level and in a shallow climb. From here on out, it's just you and the plane. Step 9er. As your hands shake from the adrenaline, keep the aircraft climbing until you're up to what we call 3 mistakes high. What this means is to keep yourself high enough to where you can make 3 blunders and have room to recover. Step 10. The fun part. Once you're sufficiently high up, you're free to do as you please. For a first-timer, it's best to practice circling the field and flying figure eights to get used to turning in both directions. Regardless, you are now enjoying the majesty of powered flight. Step 11. Landing. A common saying in aviation is takeoffs are optional but landings are mandatory. It doesn't matter how good your takeoff or flight was, what people remember most is your landing. Fortunately, this isn't as daunting as it sounds. Decrease your altitude gradually so you don't gain any speed and come in slow. Don't come in too slow though, because you'll crash. A common practice is to flare the aircraft on landing, that is, to bring the nose up just before touchdown to lose yet more speed. Make sure not to flare too much though, or you'll crash. This is because blah blah blah. Step 12. Post-flight. After you've landed and gotten to your aircraft, it's time to power it off. First, unplug the flight battery and then turn off the transmitter. Again, the order matters here. Finally, congratulate yourself on a flight well done.
Some other quick tips for the aspiring aeromodeler. 1. Make sure that the aircraft is structurally sound. 2. Maintain adequate separation from other aircraft. And most importantly, do not anger the FAA. I'm Sebastian Cosma, and thank you for watching this educational video on how to fly an RC plane safely while having fun.